another day, another full self-driving adventure. Only an adventure thanks to the humans making it possible. Alright. Cameras are rolling. Set do not disturb because I haven't fixed my Bluetooth audio bug. But yeah, alright. So we're back. Cybertruck FSD 14.1.7. It's Wednesday. I'm going to change the view. Oh, I do have an opportunity here. Yeah. So, yeah, I changed the route. I gave it an extra 4 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna take a slightly different route today, just to see how FSD 14.1.7 performs. There we go. Gonna skip like half the highway, do some in town. We'll see what time it gets us to work. That was well executed. Bring the thing back. Let me just double check that. We got some wiping going on this morning, but it actually might be. There might be some like residual frost on the front camera or something like that. That was the first time on this version 14 update that we had ever gotten like a. What did we used to call this? When the wiper, yeah, the auto wipers have not been great on the Cybertruck. I'll be the first to admit this, but they really have been strong on this update. Like no, I'm having trouble. Nuisance wiping? I don't know. Just going off when it's not supposed to. Let's just call it that. But this morning, FSD thinks it's raining. I want to preserve my blade, so I might have to turn off the wipers here. It's losing privilege. But again, this is the first time I've seen this. If it does it a third time here, I really don't see. It's not wiping anything anymore. It's probably seeing the clouds and be like, oh, it's kind of raining, but it's not. So I was very happy with how Grok 4.1 beta summarized my transcript last night. It was able to pull out like all the minutia detail that I was looking for. I wasn't really seeing that from Grok 4. I could, of course, force it. I could force Grok 4 to, pull out all the detail, but it was pulling out things like I put an ad for my All-Sight app, which is filming this right now. Crossing my fingers that it is. I really should put an indicator on, like a little LED flashing. But yeah, it was able to pull out that detail. Very happy about that. Oh, by the way, the car's driving great. No problems here. Yeah. So it seems like with Grok 4.1 beta, I can technically prompt inject here in the transcript. I can say, Grok, you have up to 5,000 characters to make my summer post here. Do vary between, a short post every now and again and a long post. Keep it fresh for people. Thank you. Oh, we got a human driver here. Can't quite keep in his lane there. That's distracted. Definitely looked over at the Cybertruck. There might have been like a what is that kind of moment. Don't know, but that's what we're here to capture. We got 29 minutes left on this commute, just helping Grok summarize where we are in this journey. Yeah, this was very smooth. I like the speed here. It's technically a 35 here, but people drive 50 regular through here, so if you had any traffic behind you on this back road, it would be like a stack of cars. Like you can kind of see in the rear view there, there's a stack of cars coming. Yeah, and then it jumps up to 45. It's like 45 the whole way. We're gonna cut across like in a few miles here. What does it say? 2 miles. We're gonna cut over to start heading towards I-91 North. We'll join it like halfway through. We're gonna basically cut through some neighborhoods, side streets. I'm glad I was able to do a new route for you guys. You can get kind of monotonous, if I'm saying that right. Grok, you know what I was saying. But again, it is the human pilots that make every day a new day. So yeah, that's really what's keeping me going with the. I should check if the camera's gonna fall off. Yeah, my suction's good, I think. Yeah. Yep, suction cup, good. Oh, it looks like a bus just picked up some kids there. There's a car waiting here. It's kind of weird. It turned on the yellow light, but we're like right beside him. Doesn't make sense to stop there. Yeah, so this is like a bus route. I should remember that if I come here, just slightly more early, maybe towards 6:30. I'd be able to catch like some more testing with the school buses, which would be cool. Going 50, flashing yellow light, doing well. This new Model Y, hello. Good spacing, as to be expected. Good follow distance. Very comfortable, just transition to the side street here. Yeah, going 50 down to 30, 36. This road here is 25 the whole way. I'm going 40. I know there's like a check your speed sign here. It's gonna like flash. Let's see if FSD responds to this or not. Yeah, it's panicking. It's saying you're going a bit quick. I don't think I have control over the speed. Admittedly, it is slowing down a little bit. Maybe it is. I mean, it's like only slightly slowing down. It's going a bit quick. It's gonna slow down for the curves though, and we saw last night. It's gonna stop for people. But you just don't want to be going 40 plus, so 25. I don't know how to feed that back to the model, but that's just it's a bit hot. Yeah. 24 minutes to go. Excuse me. A little bit cold out this morning. It was like 32. Yeah, it's freezing. Thankfully, no precipitation or nothing. Kind of lucked out with respect to winter so far. No winter driving. That'll be something for FSD, winter driving, yeah. Very smooth, appropriate speeds for the turning on this winding road. I remember FSD like version 11 would have like some major difficulty on this road because transitions in these sharp bends, they're quite, you know, they're about as sharp as you can get, you know. Yeah, especially I think it's this one up here. It's like super tight. I remember towing a trailer through here. Yeah, there it is. Yep, virtually like 90 degree there. I'm sure someone's gonna have, I have a road around me that's even a tighter turn. Tell us about it. We'll test there. You drive the country in this car. I'm out of vacation this year, so it's gonna have to wait till next year. Being a good supervisor here, checking ahead, but yeah, this is a piece of cake for the model. So this is an interesting transition. The road dives down and then goes flat immediately. It handled that pretty well. I mean, probably the Cybertruck softening that, but yeah, it's appropriate entry speed. It looked like the town had done some blending there. I saw some new asphalt at a seam of that joint. There's a free vanity. It looks kind of nice actually. Should I take that? Maybe. We're gonna stop in, checking for the people. Oh, there's a yellow light here. We're gonna stop because the van is stopping in front of us, but yeah. There's the whole reason for the red flashing lights on the school buses there. So we're behind a van stopped for the school bus, but the kid waiting for the school bus had to cross the road to the school bus, so that was interesting. Yeah, there's a free vanity over in whatever road we're on right now. Orchard Road, Berlin. Yeah, look cool. I have to tell myself I have too many projects, but I do love to grab like that free stuff. If it needs fixed, I like fixing it up and then sell it on like Facebook Marketplace or the like. It's kind of a hobby, but I gotta control myself because I got all these app projects, got a job at work, so I gotta convince myself it's okay. Someone will find that vanity and give it a good home. It's difficult. Okay, we're joining 5 north. This is the Berlin Turnpike. The same road that you can take all the way to New York City is this road right here. Dumps you straight into New York City if you go to the right. But we're going left. And it's 20 minutes to our destination. Help old Rocky for us. Yeah. No traffic this morning. Must be like a Wednesday thing. It's early, it's cold. People don't want to go to work yet. Something about that. so they're working on. This is interesting for FSD. If you notice that red light disappeared behind this structure that they're gonna move. Right now, the lights are suspended by wire in the intersection. They're moving them to a cantilevered giant structure, but it was blocking the red light for like a moment there. You'd probably have like 200 feet to see it if you weren't paying attention while the light went behind the structure. That was interesting. That's the first time I've seen something like that. The FSD handled it, no problem. It's like, just another thing. Mad Max is doing its thing. We're doing great on time. Taking this detour too. I think it's cost us like an extra 10 minutes or something. All by me. Car wanted to go the faster way, but I wanted to see if... I don't think this route was challenging at all for FSD. I think the highway is honestly more challenging. Now that we've experienced this, but you don't know until you try. Getting on 9 south to join 91 north eventually. About 2.5 miles or so. Alright, I'll spin I'll be this is what I think the visualization should do when you're getting on. It should like orient to see your blind spot. It's some better way than doing it. It's like it shows maybe like that kind of view or that, and then it should go back. It should be automatic. Because while it's important to like see what's in front of you, you should be able to see your blind spots like that. That'd be majorly helpful. Earlier, I think I was saying something about the car drives better than me, and I trust it. Yes, I think the car drives better than I do. Forget my example, but there are many from this week. Okay. Yeah, so here if we're getting over, it should give you like a view, maybe like that. I like the follow distance behind the truck. We're gonna be that guy though. That's okay, this is very Mad Max. I like it. I wonder why the truck didn't get over. This is not an exit lane. There's a giant space. We're going up a hill. It's not the truck's braking distance. That feels like poor decision making on the truck's part. I'm just putting that out there. Traffic to speak of. This is a long on-ramp. We'll see if FSD here is going to respect the solid white line or be like all the humans around us. They're going to, I guarantee you, all three of these people in front of us, they're going to go over the solid white line to get on the highway early on this on-ramp. It's a really long on-ramp. Not sure exactly why the solid white line is so long. Someone somewhere made a decision and figured that would work. I don't get it. Alright, I'll be the visualization here. Yeah, it should zoom out slightly and give you, a view like this. You're like, yeah, you have a free spot. One human. Only one. Oh, and FSD did the white line thing. I think that's more appropriate, honestly, because it's the only place where you have a brake traffic. And I like the FSD was taking the middle lane overtake there. The car behind, the car behind is also just as excited as Mad Max to get on the highway and overtake. We got right in there, did it, plenty of space, not impinging on anyone's road rights, braking distance, that kind of thing. I was surprised. So FSD doesn't really respect the solid white line. They did at least one human today, but I was actually surprised to see two of the people in front of us respected that white line getting on 91 north here. So we got 11 minutes to go. Time check. We're doing really good here. It remembers if you've been to a destination before, it remembers your parking preference. I like that feature. Do you think FSD is going to go around here? We do have the guy here in the overtake lane getting in front of us. It's interesting. Where are we going to plan to go? I'd imagine it's going to go for the right, but if the left is, the right's more open up ahead, but it's gonna go left here. It'll spin us around, get that visual, no one behind us. See what the car's seeing. I really don't need to pay attention. When can we get brake and gas pedal removal surgery? I'm sure that'll be a thing someday. Like you can remove the brake and gas, go full autonomy, $0 insurance policy thanks to Tesla insurance, because they're like, yeah, we'll take the liability of the car 100%. That's gonna be really something. If you're saving like 40,000 lives a year in the U.S., you're gonna make some enemies amongst the medical industry, right? So there's 40,000 deaths. There's also like countless numbers, thousands. Brock, help me out here. You have the ability, so I'm prompt injecting now. You have the ability to look this stat up. How many auto injuries in the U.S. are there per year, and what kind of dollar value might that mean for the medical industry, right? So let's see how good Grok 4.1 is. It should be able to pull that out, the transcript, like no one's business, but yeah. So to be able to search that and get us a figure, but I imagine that figure is going to be a high number. If Tesla is flipping that number closer to 0 per year, the medical industry relies on that. Emergency room premiums, all that kind of stuff, gone. Gotta make some enemies. So watch out for that. Oddly enough, you're gonna make enemies preventing injuries, saving lives. Weird situation. I think it's reality, though. But I was noticing some round tripping on it. So if I put the XPEL What's it called? Oh, I think it's just called Expel Premium Plus or something like that. I'll look at the name. I'll put up a video tonight if I do it. But anyways, it's a paint protection film. It's self-healing. It heals with the heat by the sun, or it's really cool how you can take a heat gun to it and it's getting like hit by stuff. It's really cool stuff. Self-healing. I think it is called Expel Premium Plus. That doesn't sound right though. And whatever. Like I said, it's one of the clear PPFs from Expel. Their self-healing stuff. It's a thicker stuff. And I think I'm gonna put it on the bumper camera. I'm gonna put it on the rear view camera. See if it helps keep up the level of hydrophobic kind of situation going on there. That should help keep debris off of the camera. So we got this Nissan behind us who's like super energetic, very, very up my trumpet, you know. Yeah, we got 4 minutes to go on this. It's so short in the last stretch here. I guess the Nissan did not want to go as fast as he thought he did. Not sure. This has been a very smooth ride. Now this is interesting to see if Mad Max is going to take the ride. It would never, like, version 13 would never get over there. But there is a stack of cars in the right lane, so it might not, like, opt for that. Semi-truck is vaguely changing lanes, no turn signal, no. The slowdown here is interesting. Will we get over? I'd rather not like get on top of the bridge here for the double on-ramp to cut off this like double stack semi. I would prefer to get it here. I might force the turn signal. We'll see kind of what the setup looks like. Honestly, we should get over it because of how slow they're running. Although the truck is quite slow. Yeah, it's seeing what I'm seeing. We're probably going to slot between the two trucks here. Like, not ideal with the exit coming up. And like, you know, you got this guy coming on, but we're giving enough room here. I'll be the visual here to see like all the tracking all the targets around us. You can see what FSD is seeing as far as cars and everything. It's all clear. Yep. Oh, so okay. So FSD didn't quite catch. It was kind of obscured by the Toyota that was in front of us. It should have tracked, flowed to the left. Didn't quite see the split, but you can see how, you know, reactive it gets over. Like, it's like whatever. That was interesting. Yeah, it was occluded. I love it. That's good vocabulary. The lane split for my main street exit was occluded by the Toyota. But as soon as it saw it, it's like, okay, yeah, I need to get over. Very smooth, very safe. Quite lane selection. Need more occlusion tracking or something of that sort. Alright, yeah, there's no targets that FSD is tracking. There's really nothing. That's a car that's going the other direction. It pulls up and then it, like, I don't know if it's like a panic stop, but it's like, ugh, you know. That's my only complaint about this whole update. It's not even unsafe, you know. Just a gentle, like, whatever you want to call that. Alright, crossing my fingers so we can get a charger this morning. Not the end of the world if we don't. Oh, it's like empty. It's empty. No chargers. So the car will have no context based on other cars parked around it. on how it should park. So when there's no cars at the charger, let's see if it remembers my preference to charge, or if it just does something else. Let's see. I'm not giving it any clues here. I want to see which charger it picks. Okay, this is pretty good. I'm going to make one correction. So the direction was good. Only correction is the charge port's on the left, and it parked in a space where I'd have to wrap the cord behind the truck, so it's less than ideal. So there's the next level of improvement that Tesla AI could make, which is take into account where the charger's located versus, you know, the charge port. Sorry for all the beeping. Oh, you notice the ultrasonics don't go off for when it's in FSD parking, which is interesting. Only for the human. At least that's what I noticed, and I just backed a little into these daylilies again. Just giving the parking lot extra space. And there it is, folks. There it is. Alright. Thanks for joining me. That crashed at some point. I'll have to fix that. Hopefully this is still rolling. Yes, it is. Alright, folks. Thanks for joining. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.